Is it visible? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I am just
Progress.
myself is saying that we have as I told you, the first method is this. We have a 1 point m, which is of the form 1, 1, and 2, and add non-zero vector, which is of the form 1, 2, and 3. Let's assume. Then how can we find the equation of last straight line which passes through a point and a vector? And the second case is the equation passes through the two distinct points like m1, which is 1, 2, and 3, and m2, which is equal to 1, 1, and 3. Then how can we find the equation from these two passing through these 2 points? So always remember to find the equation. This is the general form of equation of straight line. So this form is known as the parametric form, and it's this form is known as the Cartesian form. This is the Cartesian form or canonical form. This is the parametric form. Now, what is how we can generate this? Here, this x naught, y naught, z naught is the point, like x naught, y naught, z naught. As I have told you, it's 1, 2, and 3. Let's assume is given. Then this is x naught, x, it's y naught, and it's z naught. Is it clear?
Yeah.
And in similar way, we have the L, M, and N. What L, M, and N means? As I have told you, we have a vector which is vector A. Let's assume it's A or it's U. It is in the form of L, M, and N. Its first component is L, or means that Li plus Mj plus Nk. Then the component of I is L, component of J is M, and component of K is N. So we substitute the value of x naught and L in the equation, and similarly y naught plus M in this equation, and in this equation we get the parametric equation. Is it clear?
Yeah, but why we have like T? I know the L is component for J and M.
Yeah, yes, you are right. Actually, the parametric equation means that two or more equations in the same variable. That's why we take T in all the three cases.
So we have to put the T always.
Yes, what are you saying?
I said like we have to put the T like always in the formula.
Yes, yes, always in the formula for the parametric equation.
Okay.
So it's an equation, standard form. You have to remember this, and similarly this one. So, so how can we obtain this? This is also very simple. It's x minus x naught divided by L, and it's equal to y minus y naught divided by M, and it's equal to z minus z naught divided by N is equal to T. These all three terms equal to a number T. So let's assume as I take this is equal to 2, then I get x minus x naught divided by L is equal to T. From this I will get x is equal to x minus x naught is equal to LT, and if I take this into this side, I get x is equal to x naught plus LT, which is this equation.
Okay.
Or you can say that this equation is derived from this equation. As we solve this, I get x minus x naught is equal to LT, and when I divide both sides by T, and I get, sorry, I have obtained x minus x naught, which is equal to LT, and I divide L on both sides, I get this. So this is the value of T. T is equal to x minus x naught divided by L. When you solve this equation, you get y minus y naught divided by M is equal to T. In the similar way, you get z minus z naught divided by n is equal to t. So these are equal. So we put these three terms and equal, and then we get the canonical Cartesian equation. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Another problem is that you look here, a line determined by the 2 points. Let's assume we have 2 points, m1 which is x1, y1, z1, and m2 which is x2, y2, z2. And these 2 points are distinct. Distinct means that both are not same. Like we have, if one, the other one main is not a 1, it's different from this one. So,
Okay.
its equation is this: x minus x naught 1 divided by x2 minus x1, y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1, z minus z1 divided by z2 minus z1. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So we are going to add its some problems. Look here, in this question, as you see here, he gives 2 points, A and B. We have to find the equation of line. So when these 2 points are distinct, we apply this formula, this one, and I write this formula here, which is A here, which is a 1, 2, 3, and B, which is a 4, 2, 1. So look here. So this is the A as I have told you, and this is the B as I have told you. So we put the value into this. We write x same as it is, and then minus 1 minus into x. This is x naught. This is x1. This is x2. X minus 1 divided by its 4 minus 2. In the similar way, y minus it's y1, it's 2 divided by y2 minus y1, which is 2 minus 2. And in a similar way, it's equal to z minus z1, which is 3, z minus 3, and divided by z2 minus z1, z2 is 1, and z2 is 1, and z3 is minus 3. So we get x minus 1 divided by 4 minus 2 is 2, and it's y minus 2 divided by 0, and it's z minus 3 divided by minus 2. So this is the equation of line we have obtained. Is it clear?
Yeah. So because I got confused in the end, the Z2 is, let me see the points again, please.
Okay.
Okay, the Z2 and Z1. What is Z1? Is 3. Z1, right?
What are you saying? You are saying this minus 2.
I mean, yeah, no. When we made the equation, Z1 is 3, right?
1 minus 3, yes.
And Z2, we have to take the Z2 from the points from B, not from A. The A just like X1,
Y1,
Y1, and
Z1.
Z1.
Yes.
And the B is X2, Z2, Y2, right? Or
X2, Y2, and Z2.
yeah. Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
So this is the equation of line. In order to find the its Cartesian equation, you put this equation equal to 0, and so solve this term, and put it equal to this, and solve for y, and similarly you put this. As I am going some step, as you have obtained x minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to t. So from this we get x minus 1 is equal to t, and from this x is equal to 1 plus t. So it's equation, it's in Cartesian form, so you can also convert into Cartesian form. Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah, but we have to like
Right.
transfer the 2 on the other side in this situation, right?
Yes, as
Yeah.
Here,
You're just giving an example.
okay, here you look, he find this equation as I told you. So for to find its Cartesian equation, put equal to t. It means that this term equal to t, this term equal to t, and this
Yeah,
term.
yeah, all of them.
So when I take x minus 1 divided by 3 is equal to t, then it's becomes x minus 1 is equal to 3t, and from this x is equal to 1 plus 3t. Is it clear? This is
Yeah.
x, and in the similar way we have y minus 2 divided by 0 is equal to t. From this we have obtained y minus 2 is equal to 0, and from this y is equal to 2. Is it
2.
clear?
Yeah.
In the similar way we have z minus 3 divided by minus 2 is equal to t. So z minus 3 is equal to minus 2t, and 2t, and it's z is equal to 3 minus 2t. Is it clear?
Yeah.
And he writes the value of xyz in the form of triple xyz, and he put the value of x, which we have obtained 1 plus 3t, and then value of y, which we have obtained is 2, and then value of z, which is 3 minus 2t. So this is the equation of plane, sorry, equation of straight line in parametric form.
Okay.
So you can look here, he generate this. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's easy actually.
Very easy, I think. Now we are moving toward its second part. What is about the, he says 1 point and one vector. So in case of 1 point and one vector, as I told you, we have equation x minus x naught divided by L is equal to y minus y naught divided by M is equal to z minus z naught divided by N, it's equal to T. We use this equation. Here what is x naught means, this is the x naught, y naught, z naught. So x minus 2 divided by L means that I component of I, component coefficient of component of I, which is minus 1, and then y minus y naught is 6. So y minus 6 divided by j component, which is here there is no j, so it's a 0. And in the similar way we have the z minus z naught, which is 1, z
1
minus 1
equal to
divided by 2.
2.
So we have obtained this x minus 1 divided by minus 2, y minus 6 divided by 0, and it's equal to z minus 1 divided by 2. Is it clear?
Yeah.
And in order to find, you put this equal to t and get the value of x, and put equal to t, you get the value of y, which is 6. And when you put this equal to z, you get z is equal to 1 plus 2t, and the equation you have obtained is you can also generate parametric equation directly, as we have discussed x naught plus lt. So here x is equal to value of x naught is 2 plus L, which is a component of I minus 1 into t. So it's 2 minus t, and in the similar way y is equal to y naught, which is a 0 plus mt. So it's a 16. And in the similar way we have z is equal to z naught. Z naught is 1 plus the component of 2t. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So this question is completed. Now we have done question number 69. Then we are moving towards the question number 71. So what's say about in 71? So in 71, we have to discuss the equation of plane. What is the plane? and what its equation. So look here, for plane, we have this theory from plane. So plane is a plane. Here we have some cases like one is the when we have a point and a normal vector, a normal direction or vector, as we have done earlier. When there are three non-collinear points, as I already says that u cross v is equal to 0, then collinear, and if it's non-zero, then it's non-collinear. Is it clear?
Yeah.
And in the third part, he says that straight line and an exterior point. So we are looking toward its solution. How can we solve this? So first of all, you have always remember this equation of, this is the equation of straight, this is the equation of plane. This is the Cartesian equation of plane. Is it clear?
Yeah.
And you have to remember this equation also. This equation also. So here, what is x naught, y naught, and z naught? It's the points of values of a point x m, which is x naught, y naught, and z naught. And what is ABC? ABC is a vector. He gives a vector in the form of 1, 2, 3. Then this element is A, this B, and this element is C. Is it clear?
Yeah. Not XYZ. It will be ABC
ABC.
in the plane equation.
Yes.
Okay.
So you, in this case, you may write it's u or n. As you see here, he write n is equal to a I plus b j plus c k.
Yeah.
So now we are going to its solution. So its equation is valid when we have one point and one vector. So look at the question number 1. As you see here, we first do the question number B, which is the, he gives this point and a normal direction given by n. So how can we find? We have the equation a into x minus x naught plus b into y minus y naught plus c into z minus c into z minus z naught, it's equal to 0. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have now we are putting the values here. There is no a, so 0, and x minus x naught is 1, and then plus the value of b. So here the component of j is b, so it's 3, and then y minus y naught, y minus this 0.5, and then plus c, which is the k component, which is here 2, so it's 2, and then z minus z naught, then z minus 0, so its whole is 0. So we solve this, this becomes 0, and it's 3y minus 5, and in the similar way we get plus 2z is equal to 0, and from this we get 3y minus 5 plus 2z is equal to 0. This is the equation of, this is the plane.
Okay.
This is the plane we have obtained. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So look here, as you are seeing the part, as I told you, he gives the same thing. He puts the values and get this equation. Is it clear? Hello?
Yeah. I hear you.
It's clear. Okay. Now it's about C part. So here, first of all, we have to done this part A. Now the question is, how can we find the equation of plane? So you have to remember these things also. This means the xy plane. In xy plane z0, for yz plane x0, for zx plane y0. So look here, in the next step, we have, if the equation plane passes through origin, it means x naught is 0, y naught is 0, and z naught is 0. Then its equation is ax plus by plus cz is equal to 0. Is it clear?
Yeah. When x and y and z equal to 0, we have to use this equation.
We have to use this equation.
Okay.
So when now we are going to the when the equation determined by the three non-collinear points, like he gives you 3 points, m1, m2, m3, then the equation determined by these 3 points is by this formula. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Actually the so here you can use this formula or this formula. Because it's more easy, you use this formula.
Mhm.
So look here, as in part 71. So we have to, first of all, we have to determine whether the points are collinear. We find AB, and then we find AC. This AB is the vector U. This AC is the vector V. We have to check whether the vector U and V are collinear or not. We can check these are collinear or not by this property. If U cross V is equal to 0, then it's
If it
collinear.
was,
It's
yeah,
when it's non-zero, it's non-collinear. So what is
okay.
AB mean? AB actually means that OB minus OA. OB means that subtract B from A. Write the value of B, which is here 2 minus 5, 1, and then minus value of A, 1 minus 2, 1. So you get 2 minus 1, which is 1, and minus 5 minus 2, which is minus 5 plus 2, which is minus 3, and it's 1 minus 1, it's 0. So you get this. In similar way, you find the AC. You say it's U, and then you say it's V. Is it clear?
Yeah.
As you look here, in 71 a part, he finds the first AB, then AC, and then take its cross product, and you get the 5K answer. So it's non-zero. It means that the points are non-collinear. Points are non-collinear. So you can apply the formula. As you look here, we have two formulas. You have used this formula. Uh, you can use this formula or this formula. So he used this formula, so it's your choice which formula you use. So it's xyz as it is, and 111 as it is. So x1 is just the uh, this number. This is x naught, this is y naught, this is z naught, and then x1 y1 z1, 2 minus 5, 1, 3 minus 3, 1. So now we have to make these vectors 0. How can we make these 0? If I subtract the second row from first, I get here 0. And in the similar way, if I subtract this from this, I also get here 0. And when I subtract this from this, I also subtract it 0. 0. Then I expand this row and column. I got this matrix. and its determinant determine the equation of plane. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So it's up to you. How can you find the determinant? So you can learn how to find the determinant from net. Just go on YouTube and write down how to take the determinant of 4 by 4 matrix and 2 by 2 matrix. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So this question is completed. In C part, he says that we have a point which is E212, and he says that pi is parallel with the direction u and v. So we have find the n by this formula u cross v. We find u cross v, which is I, j, and k. So I here is 2j0 and k0, and then minus 1 0, and it's 3. You solve this matrix I, and when you multiply this with this, you get 0, this with this 0, then minus j, and you have to multiply 2 with 3, you get 6 minus 0, and minus then k, and then sorry, plus k, then you have to multiply 2 with 0 and 0 with 1, you get the 0. So the answer you have obtained is nothing, it's just the minus 6j. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So you get this 0 minus 6 0. This is the vector n. So in this case, a 0, b is minus 6, c is 0. So put these values into the original equation as I have told you.
So
So
just finding the vector n.
yes,
Okay.
as you see here. So he used this method. He take the point u, and then point v, and then he mm, determine the plane passing through the 212. Uh, this is there is another method to find is that you have to write x minus x naught, y minus y naught, and z minus z naught, and then write the component of first vector u and the component of second vector v, and expand the determinant. As you look here, he write x minus x naught, which is x minus 2, y minus y naught, which is y minus 1, z minus z naught, which is z minus 2. Then he write the first vector, and then second vector, and he expand this, and he gets the answer y is equal to 1. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now the next step is about the question. It's D part. It says that determine the equation of plane passing which is located at a distance of d is equal to, as I have told you, ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. This is also the equation of plane where d is a some constant number. Uh, so here he says that you have d is equal to 2 from the origin measure along the direction sense of the normal vector, and he gave these vectors. So in this case, you have to find the unit vector from this, or normalized vector. What is the normalized or unit vector? Normalized or unit vector of n naught is the n naught divided by magnitude of n naught. As this vector, so it's I plus 2 minus 2k, 2j divided by 2k, and then square of 1, square of 2 4, square of minus 2 4, so it's 9. So you get I plus 2j minus 2k divided by 9 square root is 3. So you get one this result. So this is the n naught. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So in this case, you have obtained I by 2, you have obtained 1 by 2, 2 by 1 by 3, 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3. So this is the normalized vector you have. We denote usually its hat. So how can you find its equation? Its formula is this a into cos alpha, sorry, x into cos alpha plus y into sine cos beta, sorry, plus z into cos gamma is equal to 0. So this is cos alpha, this is cos beta, and this is cos gamma, as we have obtained when we convert the matrix into the echelon. It's reduced to its normalized vector. Then first component is cos alpha, second component is cos beta, and third component is cos gamma. And then the equation of plane has this formula. So you have substitute x, cos alpha is 1 by 3, 1 by 3x, cos beta 2 by 3y, cos gamma minus 2 by 3, and z same as it is. And d is the constant which he gives you the question, which is true. So you have put the value of d and solve the equation, and you get the equation of plane. It's clear?
How should I know all of those formulas and
Yes. It's all about
okay.
formulas.
So there are a lot of formulas.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can just write down the formulas from these questions as I have told you, and then
Yeah,
remember it. These questions will become very easy for you.
yeah.
It's now 71 is completed. So we are going to 70. 73. Then we solve 72. So what is the 73 says that in 73 a part he gives the he told us that it determines pi on the three axes, ox, oy, oz. It means x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Segment measuring the 1 minus 3 and 2. So it's how can we find when we have the axes are given in this form, like and segments are given? Then the equation of plane is this. This is known as the intercept form, as I am written here. X by A, Y by B, Z by C minus 1 is equal to 0. It is known as the um, it's known as the intercept form of plane. So
Okay, why is it -1?
because it's formula.
Oh, okay.
So its first number is A, second number is B, and third number is C. So put these numbers, x by 1 plus y by minus 3 plus z by 2 minus 1 is equal to 0, and solve this equation. Simplify this. So is it clear first part?
Yeah.
As you look here. It's clear?
Yeah.
Now it's about the B part. In B part, he gives you a point and a line. Remember, to determine the equation of plane, you have a into x minus x naught, b into y minus y naught, plus c into v minus v naught is equal to 0. you have a need of one point M, which is X naught, Y naught, and Z naught. And you have also a need of A, B, C. It means one vector. In these questions, you are seeing that the point is given. You have a need of one vector. How can you find the one vector? Hello?